Hello and welcome to Retro Random Something Collects. I don't even know what I'm going to call this channel yet. I'm a collector. I collect all sorts of stuff, and what I thought I would like to do is share my collection with people. I also buy lots of stuff online, on eBay, things like that, which I'm sure many other people do. So for this first video today, I am going to unbox some stuff that recently arrived. How good the video is going to be is a different question altogether, but let's see what happens. So basically, this arrived not too long ago. I've already removed the label, my name and details. It's a job lot of bits and bobs I bought off eBay. What I'm going to do is just open it up and see what we've got. Again, this is my first video, so the editing skills maybe non-existent. I would like to maybe fast forward some things, if people can maybe tell me how to do that, and then maybe in time, in the future, you'll have some better videos. So for now, I'm going to try and struggle to open this parcel. And I'll probably have people telling me in the future to maybe use a Stanley knife. I might do that later. But for now, I'm choosing a good old-fashioned pair of scissors. I'm normally a bit careful with the packaging. But for today, let's just see what we got. So, straight away, quite well packaged. I do like the fact that people package things well, because then you make sure that when you do get your stuff through, it's nicely protected, hopefully not broken or damaged. So let's just take out a lot of this padding. First thoughts, well packaged. I love it when people not only pad the boxes with something, but also wrap the items well. So what we've got here first, let's have a look. So basically I collect all kinds of stuff. I collect Action Force, I collect Star Wars, I collect vintage Lego, I collect coins. When I was younger I used to collect Transformers and things. I've now sold most of those off. So my main collection is Action Force G.I. Joe and Star Wars. Okay, so as you can see, it's not Action Force. This is, I don't know if it's pronounced LANARD or LANYARD toys. Basically, I've seen a job lot online and I wanted to buy them. The reason I started buying these toys was from watching another YouTube video. It was, I think it was Joeberg. I'm sure it's Joeberg. I'll find out and I'll put credits in the description later. G.I. Joeberg, I think it is. Basically, they got a Defiant. G.I. Joe Defiant. Now, if you know what that is, that's the beast of a toy. But what they were saying is they didn't have many figures, many space-themed figures to go with it. And they used some LANARD Space Force toys, figures. And at the time I thought, oh, that's great, I'm going to buy some of those figures for when I do get my own Defiant. Obviously not got a Defiant because they cost an absolute fortune, but this has been me building up my collection of space-related toys and figures to go with them. Now, when I was a kid, I'll be honest, I was never interested in crossing toys. I always wanted to keep a toy line separate. I was a bit obsessive and a bit weird like that, but I have seen other people integrating the toys, integrating the figures, and it looks really good. I've also seen some amazing customs as well. So that's kind of inspired me to expand my horizons and not be so anal with keeping things separate. So, first things first, as you can see, it's some kind of little moon buggy, so let's put that to the side. Sorry, I've been waffling a bit there. What I'll do is I'll unveil everything and then I'll bring everything back in and hopefully show you everything that I've received. So again, I'm just going to go through everything. we got here? Little buggy. Little buggy. Very similar to the Action Force ATV. It looks the same. It's built slightly different, but it's the same basis. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a buggy. But there we go. As you can see, it looks quite cool, that. A little bit dirty. Could probably do with a clean up. And you can see lots of stickers. Star Force stickers. Yeah, that's that. We've got something else big here. Again, very well packaged, really impressed with this. Yeah, and hopefully, sometime in the future, I will figure out how to speed these things up, because I'm sure you don't really want to see me struggling unwrapping something and destroying. Okay, so it's another buggy. This one seems to have more accessories than the other one. The other one seemed to have a couple of side pods there. Well, one, sorry, it had one side pod, but it only had one of these on the back. I'll show you a comparison. So I don't know that much about this particular range. Obviously this is going to be a learning curve for me. Oh yeah, that one's broken there. It's got a little thing there. That's where the other one's broken. That one's broken as well. Near mind. I'm sure out of the two, I'll manage to get one keeper. But yeah, considering I don't know that much about it, it was probably going to be learning on the fly, so I'll be learning about the toys. I'll then research them, you know, make sure I understand what they are, make sure I've got all the parts and pieces, but more often than not, you can kind of figure that out as you go along, just by looking at them, or if you happen to buy any further items. And obviously, again, nice little cute helicopter, kind of looks a bit like a Fang, Action Force Fang, obviously scaled down. It has the little control stick, obviously got the propellers and the skids. Again, on the Action Force, sorry, G.I. Joe ones as well, the skids are normally the things that always break, so these look a bit more sturdy. But there we go. There we go, so these are more the reason that I bought these, if I'm being totally honest with you. I saw these bad boys in the lot. Yeah, basically the lot that I saw it posted on eBay. It was buy it now price. A little bit on my budget. Made a few offers. And eventually agreed a price. Am I going to be keeping everything? No, I'm not. I'm just going to keep the stuff I like, or the stuff that's in good condition. And then I'll probably sell off the other stuff. So again, this is a space transport lab. If we open it up, you can see it's got a robot arm for transporting things, putting things into space. Some nice detail on the inside there. And there's some nice stickers and things. Wheels on the bottom. I mean, like I say, I don't know exactly what does or doesn't come with these, so I'm just having a general look. Oh look, nice detail inside, little steering wheel. Space for figures. So again, looks like there might be some there. Maybe some wings, again, looks like there might be some wings there. You never know, I might find those pieces in the box as I go through it. Oh, looks like we've got another one of the little helicopter things. Again, great packaging. I love good packaging. That one, straight away you can see the peg there is broken. Not much of a biggie. But like I said earlier on, I would probably only keep one anyway. So if we look, compare them, any tabs broken? No. Skid's broken? No. Peg is broken on one of them. So probably going to keep one. Probably going to sell the other. What else have we got here then? Okay. So yeah, like I said, it was a buy it now, put in an offer. Won these. They actually arrived quite a while ago, arrived a few days ago, and I was just waiting for some time to go through it, have a look at everything, understand what there is. And yeah, I mean, I do watch a lot of other YouTube videos of people buying toys, opening, you know, sharing the collection, things like that. And I thought, why don't I do that? I've got a really nice collection that I would like to share. Gets to that point of having the collection and no one's seeing it and thinking, well, what's the point in collecting it? Although it is for obviously my own satisfaction and my own obsession, I'll be honest with you. I'm quite obsessed with collecting. If I get one item, that's great. If I get two, it's a pair. If I get three of something, it's a collection. And that's it. That's when the obsession comes in and I start buying more and more and more, which has kind of happened with these as well. So again, Space Force looks like a little space capsule. Does that open? Oh, it opens quite well there. And it looks like it... Oh! And we've got some sound. I was just about to say, it looks like we've got some buttons for... Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like we've got some buttons for noises there. I wonder if it works, and obviously it does. Quite loud, quite good. Am I going to be using it for the noises? No. But I guess when you was a kid, when you played with these, having these sorts of noises was quite good. But to be fair, you know, when we were younger, people were probably my age, and when we were collecting and buying our toys and playing with our toys, half the fun was making your own noises. I know I was a massive Transformer fan, and I love to do the old... Everyone will be doing it. Everyone knows that sound. And the old Autobots roll out, anything like that. Everybody did their own version of that. And then even with your other toys, you know, that we will probably talk about at a later date. Like I say, this is the first time I've done this. So not only is it the first time of doing a YouTube video, the first time of unboxing something, also the first time of narrating it, I guess, and talking about it. So apologies if I am talking nonsense, but you never know. Hopefully I'll learn. It might improve. Okay, so this looks like a little kind of transporter. It is a mobile ground support. Again, referencing the Action Force and the G.I. Joe, it looks like an armoured troop carrier, an ATC, the Action Force. And I think it was an APC for the G.I. Joe. It's smaller, it's sturdier. The lid comes off on the Joe one, the front comes off, sorry, the Action Force one. But it does look very similar. The way it opens, the connection there, the 6 wheels, the shape of it, it does look very similar. I like that touch. Little opening flaps, that's cool. As you can see there, you could have that flapped open. Also the way it is, being a space one with the extra bits and bobs, it gives me a bit of an Alien vibe. Aliens. Great film. Great film. So, yeah, I mean, generally that's looking good. LANARD. It's got its seat there, says LANARD. I mean, I was saying lanyard earlier. That's obviously something totally different. So there was quite a few figures and accessories and bits and bobs that came with this, and it looks like they've placed them inside. So let's open that. Okay, cool. A couple of skidoos, a couple of nets, quite a lot of figures. What I'm going to do is I'll just put that to the side, and then we'll bring everything out and we'll open that and have a look in more detail. So far, everything's looking great. Anything else in there? Any surprises? Any packages of anything? Doesn't seem to be. Yeah, that looks like a lot. Again, really well packaged, really impressed with that, thank you very much. So let's have a look what we got then. So, we've got a ship. See that there? Yeah. Just move that there. We've got one buggy. Looks like a bit's broken, but again, we've still got the satellites on. Will it fill it in? Nah, it's broken, but that's okay. I'm sure I can fix that. Another buggy. That's got an extra side pod on, the other one hasn't. But again, we can look at that later. the two helicopters. One's got a broken peg, but that's neither here nor there really. The little Jeep. The really loud space capsule. Pop that there. Can we see all that? Cool, yeah we can. And now let's look at this. So there's a net. Don't know what that's for, but it's cool. Some kind of little jet ski skidoo with a gun on. I think I've got a couple of those already, so if we filter those out. Some kind of bike. It's quite cool. It's just attached on one side. Almost looks like Tron when you look at it that way. Again, another good film from the 80s. 80s retro film. That looks cool. A little ground cannon. Does it have a... looks like it might have some kind of firing action. Yeah, it must do. It's got a little trigger thing there, so I'm guessing a missile going there. Quite cool. Another net. Obviously trying to catch some baddies. This sounds like the postman. Bear with me. Sorry about that break there. It was indeed... Get away! Come on! Sorry about that there. That was indeed the postman, right on cue. And he's actually dropped another couple of boxes off that I ordered not long ago. Something slightly different. I will show you those later on. Basically, it's some cases, some plastic cases for my carded figures. So I'm going to take them from the basic plastic cases to these new Perspexy ones. And yeah, I'll show you my carded figure collection range later. Like I say, this is the first video of maybe many. You never know. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Well, there's my dog. Don't you dare start eating things. As you can tell, my dog didn't like the postman, but he does like my toys. Okay, so let's get back. So we've got one figure there. Don't know the names of them, so I'm not going to pretend I do. Some kind of Space Ranger. So like I said, this all started from watching a video on YouTube where they were wanting to put figures in the Defiant to make it look quite cool, because they were saying that there are very many space related figures in the G.I. Joe or Action Force range, and they said this is an absolutely great alternative. Main thing for me, thumbs intact. You want them to be able to hold on to the weapons and stuff. You don't want some broken bits and bobs. Crotch, good crotch. So there's one. Another one. See there, straight away, broken thumb, but I do have a couple of these already. Come on, go away. Come on. Thumb's fine on that one, crotch is fine. Again, there's a thing broken in his back, look. That's probably from the helicopter. What I was about to say is if I do have spares, and if it's a different figure that I'd like to keep, if it's in better condition, it's so easy to repair these types of figures with the O-rings. Just unscrew them. If you've got another one, unscrew it, mix and match the parts. So then, you know, from one with a left broken thumb, right broken thumb and a left broken thumb, you can suddenly have like one figure in really good condition. So that one, again, I've already got one, so that's not an issue. Let's have a look. I've got another space one here. Same one. So, oh no. Yes, it is. So this is my point. Again, look. Same figures. He's got two good thumbs. His crotch is fine. If it was broken, I'd have maybe swapped and changed. There we go. That one's fine. Another one. I think that's the same as the first one again. Number 8. Again, I don't know the names of these specific figures, so I will research and I'll learn. That's one thing I do enjoy about collecting. You're always learning stuff. You might think that you know a lot about it. I thought I knew quite a lot about various vintage toys that I had, and then I joined some Facebook groups and then realised I knew nothing. Absolutely nothing, and it's good to learn from other people. And a lot of the groups I've been in, the other people have been really generous with their time and knowledge as well. So I would recommend, if anyone is on social media sites and they search for toy collection groups of whatever line it is they're into, get into it, because there's some good people out there. And you can often buy parts and pieces. So obviously we can see those have got some broken bits. For all I know, someone might have stripped one down and have some of those parts to sell. So, you know, if you do go on these sites, you never know what you might find. There we go, we've got another one then. This one's slightly different. This one's a number 5. Again, don't know the name. Crotch is good, thumb's good, figure's quite cool. That one's fine. So we've got 2 number 8s and a number 5. These ones look, I've never seen these ones before. These ones are slightly different. Obviously they came with the job lot from the person. Am I going to keep them or not? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if they're kind of space related or if they're urban. Yeah, quite cool. But again, my problem is if I get a couple of these in the collection, I'll want the rest of them. So I have to draw a line somewhere, especially with the hoard I have already. So we'll put them there. They're interesting. Not really sure what they are. I'm not really sure whether I'll keep them or not. Here we go, we've got a couple more similar to them. Same kind of build. Again, look more urban army to me. Crotch is good, thumb's good. So if I did want to keep them, they're in good condition. Yep, easily sort them out from the back, the screws. Again, a couple of new type figures that I've not seen before. These ones. See, now these do look. Never seen these before either. Don't have any of these already. But if you look, they kind of do look space related. So would I keep these? Out of all of them there is, them 4 probably not, these 2 probably. Because like I said, if I kept them 4, I'd probably then want the rest of the ones that are similar of that range. These ones are more space related, so they can quite fit in with what I have already. And yeah, I like them, they look quite cool then. So again, not sure who they are, what they are, but I will research, look into it, and no doubt probably buy some more. Like them. I'll put them there. And this, I don't know what this is. It's Action Man. I was just about to say it looks very much like, almost like a Star Wars X-Fighter pilot. Like Luke in his X-Fighter kit. It's quite a chunky figure. Legs don't move. So all those others have got the, 8 points of articulation, 9 points of articulation. I can't think, 1, 2. Well, you all know. Like I said, this is the first time, you know, I'll learn and I'll maybe be able to comment a bit better. But all the others have got multiple points of articulation. This has just got arms that move. His legs don't even move. Head moves. But not for me. It wouldn't be able to say, I don't want to keep it, because it'd then mean I'd start buying more of these things and I just don't have the money or the space. So I'll pop that there with them. A couple more bits and bobs out of the transporter, just some weapons. Do these weapons come with these figures? I have no idea. That one looks massive. Probably not. I wouldn't have thought that one does. That one again looks quite big. These, that might attach to something. So I'll research that. I mean, from the silver colour, it doesn't look consistent with anything. But it looks like it might attach to something. So I'll go online, have a look at that, see what it is. And then we just got a couple more weapons here. That looks like an A-team gun. Obviously it's not. It almost looks like a bit like Lady J's gun. And that seems a bit too big for these figures. So again, I'll look into that. And that's everything from out of there. So again, just looking back up, there was a couple of figures in the front, weren't there? There we go. Couple more figures. I like the inside of that. It's quite cool. The figures should fit in there nicely. Yeah, you're going to have to move their arms around to fit in. I'll come back to that in a second. It does look like there is some kind of gun or weapon missing from there. Oh, and that opens by the looks of things. Does that open? There's a gap. I don't want to force it because I've done this before. I've thought something... there we go. I've done it before. I've thought something happens, forced it and broken it. Just been too heavy-handed and stupid. So that's quite cool, actually. You've got your pegs to stand a lot of figures in there. So, yeah, I'll look at that later. I'll probably give it a clean up. Oh, does that move across? Yeah, it does. But again, I'm going to take it easy because this is where I could be stupid and force it and break it. And I like that. I do like that. Couple more of these figures. Couple more number 8s. Broken thumb. Broken thumb, both on the right hand. This was fine. This was fine. I'm guessing that's where most kids put the weapons. With the kids being right-handed, they probably put the weapons in the figures right-handed. So as you can see, broken thumbs on both of them. Not a problem. I've already got a couple. These aren't going in the collection. These can go on. Crotch is good. So yeah, back's good. Nothing stuck in them. Excuse me. So yeah, that is basically what I've just collected, just bought. Like I said, this is a first video, so apologies if it was a bit long-winded, apologies if I waffle, apologies if the unveiling wasn't particularly good, apologies if the viewing of the items wasn't particularly good, but you've got to start somewhere. So thank you if you are watching this video. I am going to do another one shortly. Like I said, I've just had a delivery. You had the postman come. I'm going to get those out and package my carded Action Force figures. So join me for that. Thank you very much.